So what do we have in our garage today? Looks like a fully loaded 2016 Toyota Tundra with a reflective chrome trim that's zapping my eyes out on a hot sunny day. These are nice looking headlights. As soon as it gets dark, we're going to go out and turn them on and just see how well they work. It's dark enough, so we'll take this Tundra headlight system out and see how it performs in the dark. Look pretty bright from here. And those were the low beams, these are the high. Here we have the low beams on a wall 100 feet away. Not the brightest I've ever seen, but adequate. Here are the high beams. Again, not the brightest, but adequate. 300 feet away, the beams reaching this building. Low beams don't quite make it. More than adequate for city driving. These headlights look super bright when you're up close, but in the end they performed about on an average level. It does have a shiny mirror surface, so maybe it's an illusion. But they passed the test. That's all that matters. This is the Deluxe 1794 edition. The official story is there was a ranch in Texas that had been there since 1794. Toyota bought the property so they could build a Tundra plant, and that's it. No, not totally it. The idea is to have a truck, deluxe truck, that's loaded up with just about everything that the factory offers, all for one price. So let's take a look and see what we're getting. Visually, the main focus is the cabin that's loaded with all kinds of nice leather. Sort of like the Ford King Ranch package you get on the F-150. This one has lots of nice brown colored leather in the rear too. This is quality leather too, by the way, not that cheap stuff that looks like plastic. A set of fancy floor mats with the 1794 logo. So is this wood or plastic? Same on the dash, the door panels, the steering wheel. The material on the dash definitely looks like fake. There's nothing in the paperwork claiming this is real wood anywhere, although the steering wheel looks genuine enough. Got some nice suede here too. I don't really care if the wood's fake or not, it looks good. And these seats are absolutely outstanding. I was told the 1794 edition had everything on the truck. There were no options, but you know they're just going to add something. Even if it's 50 to 100 bucks, and hey, guess what? I was right. Here you go, $49,080, but they tacked on another $100 for the Trd package. The Trd package is a must if you're going off-road. You get bigger wheels and tires, heavy-duty shocks. I'm not going to crawl underneath to show you, but there's a skid plate in the front and a skid plate for the fuel tank in the back, and tow hooks. There's some other truck companies that would probably charge over $1,000 for this package, so I'm not going to complain that they added an extra $100 on. This is a super bargain for the Trd pack. The total tab is $50,375 with shipping and handling, but at that price you would think the factory would have sent a bed liner. Why would I want to get a truck that costs this much, all scratched up by hauling stuff? Frankly, I was kind of stunned. So right now I'm using a redneck bed liner, so this doesn't get scratched up any more than it is. A $5 piece of wood on a $50,000 truck. Hey, don't send me any emails, it's not my fault. For all you big truck lovers, we tested the GMC Sierra double cab. There was actually more money than this. We'll have that test coming up after we're done with the Tundra. Here's a picture of that nice looking GMC in front of our garage. The base engine is a 4.7 liter V8 with 310 horsepower and 327 foot-pounds of torque, rated at 15 to 19 miles per gallon. We had the 5.7 liter V8 putting out 381 horsepower, 401 pounds-feet of torque. Either engine's hooked up to a nice 6-speed automatic transmission, and in this case we're also hooked up to 4-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive system drops the mileage down from 14 to 18 to 13 to 17. Most of my driving's been in the city, 12.9, pretty close to 13.0 claimed by the EPA on the window sticker. For those interested in towing, it runs from 6,400 pounds to 1050. Coming up, we're going to do some city driving, some highway driving, and some off-road driving. This engine is very powerful, has lots of horsepower, lots of torque, but remember, this double cab with 4x4 is a very heavy truck. It moves. Your gas gauge is going to sink in a hurry doing this. If you're tired of the electric steering in other trucks, it has no feel. This power steering system is far better. I'm told it's still hydraulic, but I don't care. It still feels better. This Trd suspension bounces the vehicle around a bit more than normal, thanks to the stiffer shocks and bigger tires, but nothing to worry about. I'm still very comfortable. As a footnote, we've got some very high winds today, up to 20-25 miles per hour with bigger gusts, which normally would blow a truck all over the road. I'm not feeling a thing. A very stable vehicle, one of the most stable I've ever driven. I'm assuming it has to do with the Trd suspension package because the bigger tires and stiffer shocks would play a role. How the standard Tundra would have done, I don't know. Haven't driven one in a while. Oh yeah, and this excellent power steering helps too. Overall, a very stable vehicle. I'm very impressed. EPA says 13 miles per gallon in the city and 17 on the highway. This is our 70 mile per hour trip. It said 17.0 when I pulled over, but I've been idling here for a while, so now it's 16.8. But overall, the 13 to 17 figure is pretty accurate. Well, we got to the top, and I'll give you some more 4x4 videos, but the wind out here is so bad. We'll just have to wait till later. This is my hidden ranch, by the way, which goes along with my hidden garage. Well, the engine and transmission fell out of the Tundra, so I guess we're going to be stuck here for a while. Just kidding. Toyotas don't break down. This double cab can carry gobs of gear, as you can see. The main selling advantage of a Toyota Tundra is the extreme reliability and customer satisfaction, which is the best of any full-size truck on the market. For those who like to buy American to support American workers, it is assembled here in USA. Of course, you don't have to spend the $50,000 like we have here. The base price starts around $29,000. You won't get this fancy interior for that money, of course, but I think I could live with a standard interior. Overall, a good solid truck. If you'd like to see the road test we did of the 2016 GMC Sierra, this is what the truck looks like, and here's the link.